All right, if you are like most of us wanting to keep your home looking nice, but you don't really want to break the bank to do this, right? So we've got some tips for you.
Yeah, Catherine is live in Naples with broker Heather Caine, and they're doing a little shopping this morning. You finding anything good out there?
Chris and Lisa, I tell you what, I've learned a lot this morning, and consignment shopping sounds like it's the way to go because we're here at the Find, and everything that you're seeing in this room is going to be sold for half of what you normally find at a retail store. So, of course, we want to make sure that you're decorating your home on a budget. That's why we called Heather Caine with Caine Premier Properties. Yes. And another point to add, too, is if you mentioned that you saw us on Fox 4 Morning News here at the Find, you get 15% off.
15% off
just today.
Just today. Wonderful. So at Caine Premier Properties, we're very big on styling homes to sell because our goal is to make the seller the most amount of money they can possibly make. And one of my favorite things to do is set the dining room table. When a buyer walks into your home and they have the table set, they can immediately see their gathering place. Usually I have napkins and wine glasses and everything on the table, but here's just a nice example for you now that you can see. So create that inviting space that every buyer is going to love. This table is actually retailing right now. You can find it at one of the big retail stores here for $10,000, but they have it here for $3,900. Immediately save that money. Yep. Another thing I want to talk about is, you know, a lot of people love open concept homes, which is great, but sometimes you want a little division. And I love these live edge wood pieces that you have right behind here that really showcase how you can divide a room up and really add character to a space.
And what about color schemes here? I see a lot of different colors, but they all kind of blend together.
They do. We want to make sure we keep them in that same family. And like we discussed last segment, is you want that rule of three. So no more than 3 competing colors in a room, so that way you kind of keep that cohesive flow within a space.
Very nice.
We also have this table that does come with a 4th chair. This retails for $2,000 and they have it for $900 today. And I also kept my rule of 3s, so the odd numbers when you're styling a house to sell. And if it's smaller than 6 inches, make sure it's a natural product.
Very interesting stuff. And look, you've got your clean lines, right? Would that be clean lines?
It is. Is that a test for Chris?
That was a test for Chris, of course. But you got your clean lines over here because you said those are in. And refresh everybody on what clean lines are.
Yeah, clean lines is when, you know, the furniture has nice clean lines. I always like clean line furniture because then you can pop it with accessories and colors. You know, if you have the squirrels and you have a ton of movement, then sometimes it can be a little, there's too many competing factors and it becomes a little overwhelming.
Well, with something like this, you can pop it with a textured plate or pop it with a textured, you know.
Absolutely. When you're styling to sell, it's good to go clean lines. If you are styling to live in the house, do whatever you want.
All right. I like it. Thank you very much, Heather. We'll toss it back to you guys.
I wonder what Heather would think of my house, because my room definitely has more than 3 colors.
Several colors.
Several colors.
But do they pop? If
They do
pop,
a
it's
little
okay.
bit.